Hey, welcome for first time on my channel. My name is Phượng. I'm a TV reporter on VTV3. Today, I'm very excited to be here to talk with Miss Alice. She's famous businesswoman. Now, let's go. Good evening, Miss Alice. Good evening. Today, we will talk about learning English. In 2017, I read an article that said there are over 220,000 unemployed bachelors, in which the most common courses is that professional qualifications, soft skills, and foreign languages. However, English is the weakest thing that's still bad-headed. I heard when you were a third-year student, you can speak English fluently and reach 930 points in TOEIC. So, can you tell me a little bit about the way how you learn English? In the past, I was a student specialized in math, physics, and chemistry. I know nothing about English. Fortunately, when I was the first-year student, I enrolled in Life Art Center of Mr. Hope. It changed my life. So I will share with you a small tip that will help me speed up my speaking English skill. So what is this? It is learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Okay? If you want to speak English, you gotta learn with your ears. Listening, and more listening is the key to speak excellent English. It's the most important thing. Because if you listen a lot, you're going to learn vocabulary, you will learn grammar, you'll get faster, and you will understand better. Now, let me tell you to be more specific about listening, because it's very important how you listen and what you listen to. You must listen to easy English. It must be easy. Well, you should understand 95% or more without stopping, without dictionary. So that's quite easy. Yeah, you might try children's programs. You might try children's audiobooks, or maybe audiobooks for teenagers, like Americans who are 13, 14, 15 years old. If that's so difficult, you can find something easier. You can listen to programs for very small children. Now, if something's more difficult, you can still use it, but you usually need a test. You need to be able to read it. So that's also useful. You can get an audio article or speech or a lessons event, and you have the test. You can read and listen at the same time. That's okay also, but listening is the most important thing. Listen every chance you have. Get an iPad, get an MP3 player. Listen to English all the time. Listen in the morning when you get up. Listen when you go to work. Listen when you're home. Listen when you're at lunch. Listen when you're coming home from work. Listen in the evening. Listen. Lots of English listening. Lots of easy listening. Listen. Yeah. Actually, listen is the key to speak excellent English. So, what do you think about students can't speak English? Well, listening is kind of magic key to great English speaking. There's a lot of research about this, and it all shows the same thing. Listening is the most important thing you can do. So, this tells us one reason you probably have some trouble with your speaking. Why? Because when you learned English in school, you probably mostly with your eyes. Most English schools, middle schools, high schools, university, most of them focus on textbooks in the classroom. So that's their problem. In school, basically, you learn with your eyes. And basically in school, you learn to write English. So you know a lot about grammar rules. In fact, you know more about grammar rules than most Americans, most Canadians, most British people. Because native speakers don't say that stuff very much. Native speakers learn to speak English with their ears by listening. And that's what you must do if you want to speak English quickly, easily, or dramatically, correctly, just like a native speaker. Thank you so much for sharing. You're welcome. I'm willing to answer all of you. Finally, do you know you can't speak English? Okay, that's it about this video. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.